Hey, what's happening? Chris Azari here from the Daily SEM. I wanted to bring a cool way to just do some prospecting for free on the web. I stumbled across this years ago and kind of just went back to it and I found a actually quicker way to do it. So essentially, what I'm going to show you is it's just an easy way to find out some easy stuff, right? Like, so the whole idea is like out there's all these companies, right? Like companies that only do web design for certain industries, right? For lawyers, dentists, whatever, chiropractors, right? And most of them all have a footprint, right? So like if we just do a quick search for something like website design for lawyers, right? And this is just to get your wheels spinning, right? And I know this Scorpion one is one because I actually have a buddy who's a lawyer and uses these guys. So like if we just open this up in a new window, right? Here's what we want to do, basically. We just want to go into the site, and then whatever site it is, like I could do another one for, dentists, right? And we could find, I know Patient Pop is one. There used to be another one too that I had found, but essentially, hopefully you like great dental websites. I don't even know. There was another one, but whatever. We can go to Patient Pop too, because I know that's a pretty popular one. I think they do that for all like medical stuff, not just that. So let's go back to the lawyer one. But so what you want to do is you want to go to success stories or whatever they have, testimonials, and find out some of their clients, right? So we go here and we look like Owen Law PA or whatever. We'll just click on it for now. Julian B. PA. So essentially, what we do is we want to find their site, right? So we want to do this, and here's her site. I kind of did this before. So now we come in to find her site, right? Cool, not bad, And we want to scroll down and see if they're actually still using the company, because typically they're going to have something out. Yeah, see? All right, so then at the bottom, like Scorpion is powering this, right? So here's the whole idea of like, well, okay, well, they already have a website. What would they need me for? So essentially, most of these companies, like, they're running like 5,000 sites. There's no way that some of them are probably doing a good job, some of them not. I know my lawyer friend that I've talked to, he's always like, oh, it's, I have to call, every time I call them, I get a lead, otherwise they don't do anything for me. And they're running pay-per-click, they're running SEO, they built the website, they own like the website, and they own the content, right? So essentially, like, if he wanted to leave, you'd have to buy it out. I think sometimes these companies want like 20 grand up front for all the content. So you see how crazy this is? So they're essentially tied to them. So if you can go in, get in touch with these people and say, hey, obviously you got to do the cold email or a call or something. Hey, how's your website? How is it working? Are you getting leads? It's a good foot in the door, and you just know where they're coming from. You know their price point too. So all of a sudden, if you could tell them, hey, listen, I have a system that can get you leads in this niche, that niche for this much, and all of a sudden they start thinking, maybe they'll just start you out leads, and then maybe you can eventually take over their websites, right? So anyway, to find more people like this, what we want to do is we just want to take this website, we want to go to a website called Built With, right? We want to put their website in, and then we're just going to scroll around. They give you all the things. You want to click up here in this detailed technology profile. You get free lookups if you create an account. I guess I must have did mine. All right, let me just do this real quick. All right, and we're back. Yeah, I was doing a testing with this because you used to do it manually. Now, actually, with a lot of the companies, they used to keep it. They would make it a text like powered by. Now all of them do images, so it's harder to like scan the footprint. Essentially, though, you put the site in, you go to detailed technology profile, and then you can either scroll down or just do a quick search for Scorpion, right? So Scorpion Design, right? Marketing platform. You click on that. Now, essentially, they're going to give you a whole bunch of statistics, blah, 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 blah. And you're going to hit here. It says, get access to 5,782 websites that are on Scorpion Design. That's almost 6,000 people. That's freaking nuts. 6,000 people. These people are all paying like probably $1,000 or $2,000 a month just to freaking keep the website. That's insane. So now you can see, and you can download the full list. I don't know if they're going to make you pay for it or not. Oh, dang, maybe not. Maybe you get a couple free ones. Yeah, let's see what we got here. All right, so there you go. Like, you got tons of stuff. So, and you can see here they have like the tech spend, right? So really, like, what you would do is like, Camp Bow Wow. See, I don't know if Camp Bow Wow. That's like a dog site, right? But I don't know. Let's check it out. Oops, no, I don't want to go there. I want to go new tab. Camp Bow Wow. I'd be really surprised if these guys were running Scorpion, but maybe they could be running some other subsidiary of it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. So essentially, you know, I know the Scorpion one is for lawyers. So I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. So I don't know, maybe at one point they were or not. I don't know. Maybe Scorpion is doing some other stuff. But I mean, really, if you come down here and start to scroll and just try to look for some of the lawyer type stuff, like, you know, whatever this is, like law office, right? So like if we come here, go law office, right? So there we go. So then we come down here and see if these guys are still powered by Scorpion. I want to end the chat session. Yeah, okay, you can't. Yeah, there you go, Scorpion. So the whole idea is like, yeah, you can go out and find any lawyer sites, but the whole idea of this is that we know that they're using Scorpion, right? Like we know what they're dealing with, right? Most likely, they could be having great results. So who knows? They might want to talk to you. But for the most part, people I've talked to in situations like this, we know they're paying a ridiculous amount of money just to have their website. They probably don't own the content. Their content is probably the same freaking content that's on 1,000 other websites, so their SEO is probably horrible. And then their pay-per-click, they could be getting good pay-per-click, I don't know. But most of the time, they're going to probably be a little bit unhappy, so it's a good foot in the door to say, hey, I noticed you're working with blah, blah, blah company, and then you can kind of go after that. Obviously, you have to do a little research, but you know, it's a very easy way to kind of get your foot in the door and get an understanding of what they're dealing with and know what kind of budget they're actually working with, right? So again, you could just go through these and like, you know, NYC Crime Bar, Beam Legal Team. So these are all big lawyer sites running this stuff, right? We can do another one. Go and look at Patient Pop, right? And Patient Pop's probably going to give us a whole bunch of stuff. So again, we look up the site. Oh wait, I'm sorry. That's not what we want to do. We want to go, I just wasted a thing there. We want to go to Patient Pop, and then we want to go and we want to look at like, try to find some people that are using Patient Pop, right? So we want to scroll down, you know, see if we can help this dental practice, right? So, okay, Metropolitan Dental Care. So, all right, so we want to just, right, we want to take her name here. We'll just throw it in here, go there. All right, so this is it. So they're running. Oh, that site looks horrible to me, to be honest with you. Oh, see, here you go, powered by Patient Pop. And you see, this isn't a text, this is a picture, right? So like I said, back in the day, you used to be able to go and just Google in quotes, like powered by Patient Pop, and like every site that powered by Patient Pop. And you can still find sites like this. These are just the big ones, right? So again, so we want to take this site, we want to take this one and go into built with, type it in here, right? And then we want to go detailed profile, and we just want to do a quick search for Patient Pop. Patient Pop, right? And then we want to go and do 10,488 sites, and these are all crazy doctors. Look at this, surgeons, Austin Feet. This is nuts, right? Like, I don't even have enough time to do all this, but all I'm saying is, like, we essentially just got you like 30 leads or foot in the door, like things where you can do cold emails and whatever. So let's just go and check out ACH surgeons, right? Oh gosh, another horrible site. Like, wow, these huge images. It's not even like blurry. Like, this is horrible. And they're paying a lot of money for this, probably. Yep, powered by Patient Pop. There you go. Now, Patient Pop has some cool stuff. Like, I'm sure they do. But again, you know, so the one thing you would have to do is like go to Patient Pop. Pretend you're going to sign up for them, right? Go in, find out, you know, how it works. Find out the costs, right? Understand what this client is already paying for, right? You know, like you can freaking, now all of a sudden you can go in knowing that they're spending $1,000, $1,500 a month on hosting alone, right? Where you can come and say, hey, listen, I can do a website for you for $5,000, you know, and it only costs maybe $1,000 or $2,000 depending on what they need. And, you know, and you own the site, you own the content, you own everything, you know what I mean? So it's like these people are just paying all this money. So really, just go out and search website design for, fill in, you know, the blank here. I mean, Patient Pop alone is going to get us tons of freaking sites. 10,488 results. That's crazy, right? I mean, these are all like fertility. This is nuts. Advanced pelvic, I don't even know what that is. But orthopedic, so these are all money sites, people that have money. And most of the time, they have money and they just spend it with these big companies and they don't really know what they're getting. They lock themselves into like a year contract, and just because it's a big name. And, you know, as an individual or a small team working with these people, we could probably get them 10 times the results for a quarter of the money. Or we can just get in there for what they're paying now. I mean, think about it. So I hope that's got the wheels spinning, get you thinking about things. It's just a super easy way to prospect, you know. And then the next thing is just having like a follow-up, right? So, you know, if you don't have like a cold email type thing, you know, I can't give you exactly what you need for that. You know, I always in on the site, I always promote my best business for everyone, I believe, is the local marketing vault, where basically you have pre-made funnels for pretty much a majority of these niches, full, you know, cold email sequences on how to talk to these people and how to do all this stuff. So if you want to check that out, you can just, you know, go to the local marketing vault review on the dailysem.com and check that out. But again, I hope it gets the wheels turning. You could start to, you can search some, and if they don't have the image at the footer, like I was saying, like here, like this is, you know, this is an image, right? So you can't, it's hard. I'm sure you could figure it out, and these sites know how to do it. I'm not like that tech savvy as much, but I mean, yeah, if that was just a text, you could literally just, you know, you could go to Google, and you could just type in something like, with quotes, powered by, you know, patient pop, and then hit that and search it. But, you know, since they don't really have that, you're going to find a lot of the patient pop sites too. But actually, I mean, no, you actually look, yeah, the tooth booth dental, you know, the gray clinic. So I mean, yeah, essentially we just did that. But using built with is so much easier. So, you know, why not use it? And it's free. So, and this site looks like it's got nothing on it. Awesome. So there you go. There's another one for you, powered by Patient Pop. So, I mean, there you go. Easy way to get some prospects, get your foot in the door, understand what services they're using, what they're probably spending, and actually go in there, actually like knowing what their budget is. So knowing if you can come in a little bit lower, you know, you're going to close that deal every time. So I hope that helped you. I hope it makes sense. You know, give this post a share, the Facebook video a like, and all that good stuff. And I hope to hear from you soon. Take it easy. Bye.